3 simple tools that I use with my coaching clients to keep their confidence high even after a rough call. Number 1 is using a pre-call anchor. I could do an entire video on this. A pre-call anchor is putting yourself in the right mindset before you have that conversation, before you walk into the room, before you knock on that next call. And it can be a very simple phrase. I'm here to serve, excited for the conversation. I'm curious to go meet my next best friend. Whatever it is, our goal is to actually give ourselves a little bit of a dopamine kick, because that's the motivation drug. It's the idea of putting ourselves in a little bit of a higher state to be excited to have that next conversation instead of walking in fearful. Because if you're walking in fearful, you're showing up with a scarcity mentality, like I don't have what it takes, or I don't have enough, or I haven't made enough sales. Our goal is to shift to that abundance mentality. So if it's a simple phrase like who's next, or I'm here to serve, whatever that may be, it's putting ourselves in the right mind frame. Number 2 is the confidence log. I do this myself because our brain is designed to look at all the things that we do wrong and not pay attention to any of the things that we do right. We are our own worst enemy. You are too. And so what happens if you start paying attention to the little wins, you're actually going to start to recognize, man, I'm not half bad at this job. I actually can do really well here. And so a very simple goal is at the end of the day, and this is a challenge, you're writing down 10 things that you did well that day and 1 area of opportunity. Another way you could do it is you actually keep a notepad, and throughout the day, you actually recognize after each call, man, I did a great job connecting. I asked really good questions. I asked for the business. Write it down, because then you're actually focusing on the positives instead of focusing on the negatives. Number 3, it's prioritize your schedule. And that might sound backwards because we're talking about confidence, but hear me out. If your job is bouncing between meetings to picking up the phone and calling people to jumping into another meeting, and you need to make sure to prioritize that dial time, if you get done with a meeting and maybe it didn't go as well as you wanted, and you don't have anything in your schedule and you feel like crap, guess what you're probably going to do? You're not going to do the hard thing like picking up the phone and having those conversations. So if you schedule nothing, guess what you're going to do? Probably nothing. And so our intention is knowing throughout the day, what does a perfect day look like? Build that into that schedule. Okay, great. I'm going to finish this meeting. After that meeting, I know I'm going to need to make 10 calls. Out of those 10 calls, I'm going to get 3 reaches. I'm going to talk to 1 person and set a really good meeting. So now if you got this far, that means hopefully you got a little bit of value that you can actually take and implement and utilize right now, here in the moment. If that reframe helped you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that like button. Let's get after it on the next one.